I made over $700,000 from my AI businesses, and the backbone of each of them is an irrefutable offer. So in this video, I'm going to roast 11 AI business offers that have been sent to me so you understand what makes a good offer that your clients can't say no to. So this is my community where I help entrepreneurs scale their AI businesses from 0 to 1 and 1 to 100. I've had students who've made multiple thousands of dollars per month off of this, tens of thousands of dollars. This student right here is at $10,000 a month with just one of his AI products. And over here, I have a channel where a bunch of mentees send me their offers. Sometimes they send it privately, sometimes they'll send it for everyone else to look at. So we're gonna go through some of their offers and we will absolutely roast the mess out of them. So, and this is all their first offers they've ever made. So this is a while back for each of them, and they've all come a long way now, but let's go ahead. So first things first, a therapist post appointment note taker. So therapists spend at least an hour after appointments writing SFAPs, downloads for insurance compliance. Okay, so the problem at hand is that after an appointment, a therapist sometimes spends a lot of time writing notes about the appointment. I believe it's SOAP, which is a specific style for therapists. This approach removes the need for patient recording consent and utilizes OCR technology to digitize and analyze paper notes, which sets us aside from the competition. Then he also lists out some features. So why is he strongly believe this will work? Clear target audience. Mental health professionals and private practice who are overwhelmed by administrative requirements are desperate to offload tedious work that causes burnout. I'd say this is true, right? High ROI, $39 a month. The tool costs less than 1/3 of a single session. So he's looking at the average session being $100 to $150, which for most, I think, therapy session, that's pretty solid. If app saves a therapist just 15 to 20 minutes of admin time per month, has already paid for itself. By automating the 5 hours of weekly unpaid documentation, the therapist is effectively buying back $2,000 to $3,000 worth of their own billable time every month, which is 50 actually 75 return to the subscription cost. Okay, so this is a great way of framing something that's so simple, which is, a note-taking app. Because when you tell a therapist, hey, I have a note-taking app for you that's gonna save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money. That's what everyone says with their offer. Oh, we're gonna streamline automations and it's gonna save you so much time, it's gonna increase your top line revenue. Bro, it's hard to understand that sometimes. Like for a regular therapist or even any medical professional, sometimes they don't understand how exactly your tool is gonna save them money. Like they kind of get it that they're gonna save time, but they don't understand the actual quantifiable value of money that's being saved. So when you frame it like this, and the hourly rate is $100 to $150, the therapist is saving 15 to 20 minutes of admin time per month. So 15 minutes, if you're getting paid $100 an hour, means you're saving $25 worth of time, right? By automating the 5 hours of weekly unpaid documentation. So if you are over the course of the week saving 5 hours of time and you are getting paid $100 an hour, and you will be saving about $500 to $750 an hour if it's $150. Okay, so then that means every month, yeah, it'll be $2K to $3K because 500 times 4, right? Okay, so the math adds up, and this framing right here is how you actually will get a therapist to say yes, because now they understand the quantifiable value. If you just lead with, we will save you $2,000 to $3,000 per month using this app, that is gonna hook them. That's what they're gonna be like,
whoa, wait, how are you saving that much money?
So we will save you start with $3,000 per month. Always pick the higher value. This will hook therapist, right? The doability, yeah, this is very doable. I mean, anything with OCR, with note taking, with AI, it becomes extremely easy. Whisper is like a great AI tool that is known for speech to text. Solves painful problem, is built with solution, will not take too long to build. I make every one of the entrepreneurs I work with answer these questions, and the answer must be yes for each of them. Otherwise, you ditch the idea, because if you're not solving a painful problem, what are you doing? If it's not a buildable solution, then there's no point pursuing it because it's hard to build. If it's gonna take too long to build, you shouldn't be building it, because someone else will build like 3 apps by the time you build your first, okay? And then we talk about how exactly you will find his ideal customers, like a mini marketing plan. And then some important notes like HIPAA, especially in the medical field. Okay, cool. Overall, I give this offer 8 out of 10, simply because of the fact that he was able to make it understandable from a quantifiable perspective.
Like, hey, this is how much money I'm gonna save you per month.
Right? Even though initially it might be kind of hard to understand the money being saved. So good job. Okay. Not cool. So I plan to offer a client flow system consisting of website redesign, AI chatbot, analytic dashboard for small businesses. So he's offering 3 things. So it's like a 3 mini solution offer, right? Therapists struggle with leveraging online presence. This is also another therapist type offer. Leveraging online presence brand to acquire more clients. Okay, so that's a problem. And I'm guessing the website he's gonna have will help. And I've looked at all these offers before, but I haven't looked at them in some time now, so I'm revisiting everything. For you guys, therapists struggle with leveraging online, the solution. Aesthetic website redesign, $200 flat fee is pretty good. It's cheap, right? 24/7 AI chatbot support. Consultation book, 2 months free maintenance, feature request. I believe I told him right here that keeping each tier separate will weaken the overall offer, because when you're presenting an offer to someone who's completely new and you're like, yeah, I can give you a website for this much, chatbot for this much, analytical dashboard for this much. You've already gave them 3 different price points and they can't even decide whether they want to pay you on one. So how are you going to quote them 3 different price points for 3 different solutions when you haven't even sold them on one? And what's better, right? Would you rather, like, if you look at all this, yeah, so I told Naku to combine all this in one offer, because if you're able to give more value for the same price, then that just makes your offer better. I mean, instead of $200 flat fee for just a website, imagine he did $200 flat fee and $30 per month for everything. And he's still making an ROI. It's not like he's losing money on that, right? Yes, it's very cheap and the therapist is getting it on an absolute steal, but that's how you get your first client. And then after that, you can give your testimony, get written testimony, you can scale off of that. Clear target audience. Yes, we all know a therapist, great audience. Okay, this is his change. I'll offer the entire package for $750 one-time price. However, during negotiations, if I need to provide a price breakdown, I'll give the individual price list above. So this is absolute last resort if you start breaking down your offer. If you start breaking down your offer into many parts, it's just a sign of a losing battle, or you're trying to catch a falling knife. Clear target audience, fair pricing, website redesign. Yeah, a website redesign at $200 is super cheap. Like, it'll be very easy to get clients off of just a website price, because people are paying like $1,000 and $2,000 for a nice website. So if you're able to deliver a website the same quality but for cheaper, I mean, who would say no to that, right? So here is an example of a website. And he actually gave an example of a current website. So, okay, this is Pretty Buns. Like, book an appointment and yeah, what is this, man? Like, this is horrible, right? And if you look at the after, and he's lovable for this, for a quick revamp, way better. So now imagine you're this guy and you see your website and then you see this website for $200. Why would you say no to this? The chance of you saying yes is super high. And you're a therapist, so you got money. $200 is not crazy money for you. Clear benefits, therapy clinics, different, yep. And yeah, checklist, and the marketing strategy, email outreach, Facebook group DMs, outreach on Reddit, Instagram with the Sales Navigator. So he's trying multiple marketing mediums. And I told him personally, like, hey, just try them all, see what works. Whichever works, you double down on what's already working, you cut out what's not working. There's no point trying different marketing platforms if you have one that's literally bringing in clients consistently, right? Just double down on what's already working. But overall, good offer. I'd say at first, I'd get like a 4 out of 10 just because everything was broken down and it wasn't a package offer when it should be. Like, all these products complement each other, right? So they should be a full offer. This full package of $750 is definitely better. I'd say this is like a 7 out of 10 offer. How can we make it better? I'd say, let's see if he threw in some sort of free part. Like, if he just said, and this is the exact same offer, but just the wording is different. You can say offer can be, you get a website redesign and 24/7 AI assistant for $750, and I will provide an analytical dashboard for free. So you already can provide all 3 anyways, but just say one of them is free, as if it's like an extra thing, but you're still gonna provide it. It's just saying that free keyword in your offer will get people to go to your offer in a much, faster rate, and they will close easier. Everyone loves the word free. Even if it's the same exact thing, if you're gonna get 3 things anyways and you make one of them free, the chances of you getting a client off of that versus someone just saying, yeah, I'll give you all 3 for this price, you're gonna win. Because there's just from missed call, delayed poor social DM follow, so they'll be paying $1,500 a month plus $2,500 one-time setup fee. This is extremely expensive, very expensive. For an AI agent that answers calls, replies to your website chat, Instagram DMs, capture lead details. So this is essentially building out entire CRM / lead capture system. So you have your AI voice caller, you have your many chats for the Instagram DMs, you have a CRM. This is a whole package. Now, for a whole package, you can do a setup fee, maybe like $1,500 setup fee, and the monthly can be decreased to like $100 a month. There's no reason you're charging $2,500 one-time instead of $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month for what? I mean, if you're constantly following up with the leads, if you're handling everything every single month, then you can maybe charge $1,000 a month because it's done for you, right? You're doing everything on your own. But if you're just setting things up for them and you're letting them run it, there's absolutely no reason a client should be paying you $1,500 a month. And if you try quoting them that, unless they're dumb, they're just gonna be like, hey, yeah, that's way too expensive, and they're gonna get automatically turned off by your offer, and you're gonna lose the lead. So clear target audience. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm a coach myself, right? I'm literally a business coach, work with 160 entrepreneurs, help or may generate over $2 million in revenue. So it's like, okay, as a coach, would I like someone handling any missed calls and my replies and social DM follow-ups? I do have people in place for that. And my total expenditure for like all of this is under like $500 a month. So if I'm paying someone $1,500 a month, I just can't justify that as a coach. So I already know the pricing is too high. So this fair pricing, a VA plus receptionist plus social media responder costs over $2,500 a month. I say coaches don't have receptionists, right? That's not a thing. So that kind of like destroys that fair pricing, because the receptionist would be the main cost right here. A VA costs like $3 an hour from the Philippines. And a social media responder can be a VA who will cost another $3 per hour. So you're spending $6 per hour. The receptionist maybe like, I don't know, like you don't need a receptionist as a coach, right? So it's fully buildable today. Yeah, it is very buildable. It's not easy. It's not hard to build. The clear solution. So you're giving Instagram DM agent, website chatbot, calling agent, CRM, 1,000 comments included, ongoing monitoring optimization. So when you start listing each thing out, it does make it seem like, wow, this is a lot of things that I'm getting for this price. But then right now, what's being included and the price is equal. Right? The actual value, what you're giving and what you're saying is included, there's no disparity. And that's a problem. What you want is you want to make what's included up here and then the pricing sound like it's right here. You don't want this, because this is an easy no. People hate spending money. But if you're saying, we're giving you all of this, man, we're giving you AI calling agent, what's a chatbot, Instagram DM agent, and a bunch of other things, list them, even the small things, list it. And you're saying the price is only $1,000 setup and like $200 a month. That's when you're like, oh my God, I'm getting so much value. The pricing's so fair, it's so cheap. I guess I'm gonna get it. It's like, would you rather buy a Ferrari for $5,000 or a nice dinner for $5,000? A nice dinner for $5,000, you're like, holy, that must be the best dinner in the world. A Ferrari for $5,000, you're like, that's a steal. That's the mindset you want to instill in people. That's a steal. Yeah, and then that's a marketing plan. Overall, I'd give this like a 4 out of 10. It's too expensive. Who's gonna buy that? A dermatologist website plus chatbot. Struggle not being able to answer patient questions twice on the phone. Websites that they're willing to pay $50 per month for an AI chatbot integrated free high-quality website. This is literally just an AI chatbot he's selling. This is like one of the first offers in the AI space, right? And it's crazy because you would think that chatbots are dead now, but there's so many companies that don't have chatbots on their website that would benefit from having one. So charging an extra $50 per month is not a bad offer. But you'd probably throw in like 2 free months or 1 free month at least. Let's see. Wow, build a website for free. All right. So this is where he gets you, right? And he should lead with this. So the rewritten offer should be this. Rewritten offer will be, I will build you a free website and provide you an AI assistant. And that's an optional AI assistant for now. Abdul was starting his business back in January 12th of this year. Now he has clients, CEO of a security company actually. But when he was first starting, you should always start free in the beginning, because you get clients, you give your testimonies. So it's way easier in that way. Once you give your testimony, it's way easier to get clients because you have proof and credibility for $50 a month. This is the offer line. Lead with the free value and then cover it up and have some sort of back-end Trojan horse of like some sort of item or thing you're providing that's, a monthly cost or a one-time. Build and launch this in 1 week, since the initial offer is a free website plus simple AI chatbot integration and core testimony. Yeah, this is very doable, very easy to do. Scalability. So MBO Coach, for those wondering, is an internal AI tool that I provide my mentees to develop very good offers. In fact, every offer that has been designed and the layout has been through the MBO Coach. And once they go through the initial round of feedback, they put the feedback back to the MBO Coach as well as their initial offer, and it recreates it to make a no-brainer, highly irresistible offer. Again, it's internal tool, so if you want it, check the first link description, book a call with me, and we can talk about how to scale your AI business, and you can have access to all my tools I personally use, and these mentees as well. Was clear ROI, change, okay. Yeah, so this is future plans, right? So once he gets more testimonials, he's actually gonna charge, let's say, $500 a month for the bundle of website plus chatbot, which still might be a bit expensive. I'd rather do like a setup fee plus a monthly. So the $50 a month stands, but maybe like $1,000 setup fee. Bro, that includes a website. And then if you do good on that, then you can upsell a voice AI agent in the back end. Always have that back end offer ready. So once you have trust built in with the client, get ready to sell them another offer. Like, hey, I'll also sell you a voice AI agent for extra, $2,000 setup and $100 a month. And once they trust you, right, they're more willing to pay for another service from your side. This is the second MBO right here. Corp Voice mobile app. So an AI SaaS involves, non-native English speakers working in US corporate roles struggle with being misunderstood in meetings or presentations due to a heavy accent, 100%. So they'd be willing to pay $29 a month for an AI app that gives real-time feedback to correct their American pronunciation while speaking. This is pretty good. This is like a B2C app, essentially, where you are helping foreigners, immigrants, speak better. I don't know if you guys are international or domestic, but there's a class maybe when you were growing up called ESOL, which would help foreign people speak better English. And right now, Alex Hormozi said that if you can have an American accent as an immigrant and speak English fluently in the American accent, the chances of you landing clients is so much better. So if you're international, actually spend time working on a good English accent, okay? And this app is essentially helping people, reach that level. So $29 a month is great because think about it, if you're able to land more clients because you have a better accent now, one client is definitely gonna pay you more than $30 a month, right? So you're making immediate ROI. Yeah, very doable, clear solution. There's some competitors already. Duolingo is a good competitor, but that's more for just understanding vocabulary than it is accent speaking. Okay, but what I will say though is, it doesn't really have an offer statement. Okay, what is a 1-line, 2-line offer? Okay, let's make one. The 1-line, but offer increased client conversion and career advancement. So this is where it goes back to the ICP. Who's he targeting? He's targeting non-native speakers, but what are they doing? So it's working in US corporate environments, right? Okay, so they're not really working with like their own clients, they're working with their company's clients. So increase career advancement and the corporate environment for $29 a month. And then you can have or for free, and then have like an asterisk, and then you basically have a 7-day free trial, right? And after the 7-day free trial, it's $29 a month. That's what's gonna get them to be hooked.
Oh my God, I can prove my English accent for free. Why I say no?
And then they go and they click the buttons like, hey, sign up now, and they see 7-day free trial. And that's when they're gonna be like, okay, 7-day free trial. Maybe I'll cancel if I don't like it. Maybe I'll keep it. But as long as you get them on that trial, that's what you care about. So this is what he needs, right? And then convert to paying users. Nice. So this is a clear MBO. Entrepreneurs can push their business the furthest if they lock in for just 4 hours, but with today's distractions, social media, FaceTime call, etc., people cannot even lock in for 4 hours. So what if there's a way to change that with an app that forces you to lock in for 4 hours to help you move the needle forward for your business and give insights into how well your business is doing based on the number of deep work sessions you are doing? I will say this is a run-on sentence, so we gotta definitely shorten this a bit. But why will this work? An entrepreneur who's the founder is a clear target audience, fair pricing. Essentially, this app is one of those focused apps. It's helping you do deep work for a longer period of time. This is an app that I'm actually working on myself. So it's close to my heart, I will say. Because I struggle with deep work. And if I feel like if I can just do more deep work every single day, I'd be making so much more money than I currently am. Which for you guys, you might be looking at me like, well, bro, you're making a lot. Well, there's levels to this, right? I'm not no Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, and we all have the same 24 hours every day. So if I can just lock in for 4 hours per day, science has proven that increases your focus state times like 10. So the 1-line offer, I realized I don't even have a 1-line offer, will be increase your business growth by, 10x your business growth. Lead with the result, right? 10x your business growth through hyper-focused deep work sessions for free, right? Get them on a free trial and then turn them into a paying user. This is a 1-liner. 10x your business growth through hyper-focused deep work sessions for free. Bang. There you go, right? So you can also say 10x your business growth, or another thing I can say to, really entice the people who are reading this, 10x your business's revenue, or 10x, let's say I want to target personal brand creators who their entire business is their brand themselves. 10x your personal brand's revenue to hyper-focus deep work sessions for free. So this is a result that I can replace for literally any single ICP that I decide to go to follow. All right, chatbot for laser hair removal clinics. Like Abdul's back. Nice. I help local laser hair removal clinics book for consultation when I saw a 20% AI chatbot that answers visitor questions, converts website traffic to consultants, which is risk-free and only pay-per result. This is another chatbot, so it's very same to his other one, right? Human sound AI chatbot, $25 per book consultations. This is a different offer. It's a very low risk. He's only getting paid if the chatbot books a consultation for the laser hair removal clinic. So this is one of the easiest offers you can sell because there's really no risk for the client. They're only paying per result. Pay per result is the easiest model for anyone to say yes to because you're not paying, if you're not winning. So if your client wins, you win. So it is a higher risk for the offer creator, for like the business owner, because if they're not able to deliver, they're not getting any money. They're just wasting their time. For the client, there's no risk involved. Minimal viable offer too. So I give this like a 9 out of 10. Honestly, it's a very simple offer. It's hard to say no to. It's not the most lucrative though. That's the thing. Minimal viable offer to AI chat for aesthetic cosmetic clinics. Struggle with ghost fashion. Pay $25 per additional book consultation for a chatbot. So this is the exact same offer. I realized for was a different niche. Like this is aesthetic cosmetic clinics, and this is for laser hair removal clinics. So it's the same offer. Yeah, pay per additional closed booking. Got you. And then to find ideal customers, use Instagram, LinkedIn, and Google Maps plus code email. Yeah. Again, this is a pretty good offer, 9 out of 10. It's very low risk for the client. I would say it's like a 6 out of 10 if you are the business owner, because you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot because you're not taking up any setup fees, and it's you're really betting on your product working like amazingly, and you're betting that your client can close deals and your client understands how to handle inbound leads that you give them. If your client, you can get them all the leads possible, the client doesn't know how to close deals, or the client's business just sucks, or the client's offer sucks, then no one's gonna say yes. So you're doing your job, the client's not doing their job. And that's kind of where I would never do this offer, not on my level, right? And I'm trying to be humble when I say that, but when you're making tens of thousands of dollars a month, you're not gonna do anything for free, right? Your time is valuable. So this is an offer that's really only for beginners. And as you can see, this is Abdul's first ever offer on December 30th. He did pivot after that. Now you can see in the Discord, he recently closed a client I got my first client, CEO security company. So he completely pivoted. Okay, BIM minimal viable offer. Struggle fragmented online presence, scatter links, allows inquiries across social platforms, staying a single mobile first storefront that acts as a central source of truth for services, work, contact, actions. This is very similar to Linktree. Linktree is a platform where creators, you see in their Instagram bios, you click the link, it offers like 6 of their services, and you click any one of them to go to whatever link. So doability, clear solution. So it's just another Linktree. That's the solution. It's literally Linktree part 2. But there's no offer. I don't see any offer listed here. This is an offer here, right? There's no pricing. What's the immediate value? This offer's not the best. I'd say this is like a 3 out of 10 offer. What's the immediate value? Say it in layman's terms. It's too broad. I'm a creator myself. I'm not understanding the direct value I'm gonna get. What is the money I'm gonna be saving? What's the time I'm gonna be saving? What's my result I'm gonna get? So that's not listed. I give it a 3 out of 10. A reworded offer would be increase business revenue with, by providing direct access to your top quality services / products from a single link. Because it is a single link. It's a single link you're clicking that'll take you to other multiple links. So increase your creator businesses, because you're targeting creators, right? Increase your creator businesses revenue by providing access to your top quality services products from a single link. That wording is way better. It's shorter. It's literally one single sentence, and it actually it helps as a creator to understand what exactly is the result. Okay, my business's revenue is increasing. That's the result that I'm getting. Okay, yeah. So this is a way better offer. I'll give this like a 7 out of 10 offer, because I'm not really quantifying it, like how much will it increase. It's kind of hard to quantify how much will it increase, to be honest, with this, but this is like a 3 out of 10. Independent small to car dealership struggle with fragmented sale and chaotic inventory across websites and social platforms.
You want to pay for a drive, but your car lot asks so that you're continuing with nothing but behind and buy feature.
Okay, so this is definitely a bigger offer. She's essentially A centralized virtual car lot that's a single source of truth. Okay, so it's like when you go to a car dealership and you're kind of confused on where all the cars are and what cars are available. Imagine having that all digital, so it's way easier to navigate. The problem you solve is pretty cool, honestly. And it'll be easier for like the owners to be like, oh wait, this car just, got off the lot. Someone bought it. Let me just delete it from the parking lot or archive it. It's a very good idea. Lead with value. What is the direct value owner will get? It's like a reworded offer would be save 10 plus weekly hours. And you have to do more research, like how many hours is someone saving by having this automated, right? Save 10 plus weekly hours with a virtual car lot that streamlines, or I hate the word streamlines. Everyone uses the word streamlines now, right? Save 10 plus weekly hours with the virtual car lot that automates showings, inventory, and tracks sales velocity of each item, or each car. So you're not only saving time with the automating showings and listing and removing cars and adding cars, but you're also tracking the sales velocity of each car. So we know what cars are actually selling, what cars aren't selling. It looks like she also wants to capture high intent buyer leads for a simple mobile first storefront. This kind of seems like a whole separate product in its own. Essentially, it's a parking. Let's say you go to the website and you input your information and you're constantly on the website. You become what's called a high intent lead. Yeah, it's actually someone who's been on the website enough times and been around the website for enough period of time where the chance of you actually going ahead and going to the dealership or buying a car just goes up higher because you've been seeing the website for so much longer than like a regular person. There's a clear target audience. A lot of car dealerships would like this. But if you only have 10 150 vehicles, you can track that manually. The ICP is off, right? Really would work for bigger dealerships unless you are focusing on the high intent buyers. If you're able to focus on high intent buyers, like that, again, that's a separate product in itself, then you can service smaller car dealerships because they want to sell their 10 cars. But if you're just more focused on the inventory, automating listings and sales velocity, you need a bunch of cars in your dealership for that to actually make sense to pay for. Because otherwise, if you only have 5 to 10 cars in your dealership, you can do all that stuff manually. You don't need to pay like thousands of dollars, So I'd say this is a way better offer. I like this product more though, Loki. The captures high intent buyer leads to a simple mobile first storefront. This is a very useful type of tool, and these type of tools are on the rise. So if you are thinking of building an app, build an app that's able to capture high intent buyer leads. All right, voice agent for pizza stores. I like that. Very simple. I already know exactly what's being created here. Non-chain pizza store owner struggling with missed calls plus incorrect phone orders during rush hours. They're willing to pay $250 a month. So Hebe said slightly more because I live near richer areas. Nice. For an AI phone order taker, answers calls, captures orders accurately, confirms details, sends the orders into POS ticket system. I love it. I love it. This is clear value, or a clear problem highlighted. The money is included, right? And as well as the how. So the pain that's being addressed, the actual payment, as well as the how. It's addressing that pain. Independent pizza shops, fair pricing. Sure, yeah. And I remember this is my mentee who, this is his first time. I think it's one of his first AI business offers he created, and he actually went with it. He has a client. He literally has a pizza store owner client now, which is amazing. The following platforms: Facebook groups, Google Maps outreach. Yeah, Google Maps is great for brick and mortar businesses that are like local and you can just go to and walk in person. LinkedIn, Dad. It says Dad owns a pizza store, so he did have a connect. Hey, use your connections as much as you can. A warm network outreach is never hurt anyone. If you know someone who can benefit from your AI skills, your AI business, why would you not go to them first? You don't need cold clients every single time, right? Can you make this better? Let's see if you make this better in a bit. Incorrect phone order during rush hour, so you're willing to pay $249 a month for an AI phone order taker. Because I guess this is like the offer is being presented as this is what I'm building, but if you are talking to the person at the actual pizza store, you just say recover lost due to missed calls plus incorrect phone order rush hour with our AI phone order. So you don't really want if we put the price in like the pitch, right? But this is the pitch you can tell to pizza store owners. Recovered 10K plus lost revenue due to missed calls, incorrect phone orders during rush hours. AI phone order taker that answers calls, captures orders accurately, and confirms details, and sends the order to POS ticket system into your POS ticket system instantly. Okay, so this is a pitch. Guess if you can go ahead and tell pizza store owners, and this is gonna make it very easy to understand that, okay, this is something that will save me a lot of money, and this is how it's gonna save me a lot of money. As AI, the AI buzzword, everyone loves that, right? So this will make it way easier for him to close clients off of just this offer right here. And then on the sales call, he can introduce the prices $250 a month, or he can negotiate and make it down to $100 a month, $150. His expenses are pretty low for this, so I don't see why he can't go a little bit lower in the monthly price, at least in the beginning. And once he gets more clients, he can always up the price after that. If your AI business offer stinks after this, you need to watch this video again. If you want to work with me one-on-one, check the first link in the description below. Let's talk.